where brothers fell apart. Liu Bei, cast from Zhuzhu's gate. His home in ruins, no family to wait. Drifting west, he found brief rest. Under Yuan Shao's roof, a guest at best. Midlife weighed like rusted chain. No land, no crown, just loss and pain. He sipped green plum wine and recalled the days when Cao Cao's rise set Han ablaze. He wandered thorns from east to west. A hero trapped, a soul unblessed. Alone he stared at distant peaks. Why won't heaven favor men who seek? Then came the call. Yuan Shao raised his hand and sent bold Yan Liang with a fearsome band. To Beima Gate, his banners flew. 10,000 strong, like morning dew. Liu Bei offered wine to steady nerve, and Yan Liang swore with fire and verve, I'll have Chao's head before the night. Only fools would question my might. But Zhu Shou doubts my worth, he laughed. Denied me full command of craft. At least Lord Liu believes me still. I'll die a hero on this hill. Liu Bei, uneasy, bowed in kind. Why speak of death with such bold mind? Yan Liang roared and waved his blade. A man meets death unafraid. Victory's writ in heaven's scroll. I fear no blood for a worthy goal. But as he rode, Liu frowned deep. This man is brave but far from sleek. Yuan Shao's host is vast, it's true. But wisdom there is far too few. If heaven wished to end Chao's thread, would it choose this hot head in his stead? Inside his tent, Chao heard the drums. News from Beima quickly comes. Yan Liang commands a tide of men, with banners vast as mountains' den. Cao Cao frowned and closed his eyes. This man is fierce, we must be wise. Do not charge in with careless pride. Let strategy be our nation's guide. Yan Liang clashed in blood and fire. Chao's generals fell, their ranks grew dire. Zhu Huang returned with wounded arm. His failure told like war's alarm. Chao praised his foe and feared his might, and asked, who dares to end this fight? Only one, said adviser Cheng Yu then. Lord Guan Yu will face him, blade to men. He's strong of arm, and wise of heart. If anyone can play this part. Yet Cheng Yu smiled with hidden aim. Should Guan succeed, he wins the game. Yuan Shao will doubt Liu Bei's soul. Their brotherhood will pay the toll. Cut one tie and cast him adrift. Liu loses trust, and we gain gift. Cao Cao laughed and clapped in glee. A brilliant plot, it pleases me. So he summoned Guan, and gave the task to strike the head beneath the mask. Zhu Chu begged to go instead, but Cao shook his head and softly said, You're brave, but not the match I need. This tiger calls for sharper speed. Zhu Chu rode out, but soon withdrew, defeated swift by arrows true. Cao climbed a rise to view the plain. As sunset bathed the land in flame, he called for help, Xia Hao Dun came. His spear like wind, his strikes like flame. But deep in camp, a hero stirred. Guan Yu rose at Chao's word. Though camped in Wei, his heart was Han. And now he saw his moment's plan. Across the river he spurred his steed, a crimson blaze of deadly speed. Yan Liang towered like a beast, while Chao's men scattered, hopes deceased. But Guan Yu laughed and said with grace, This mongrel will not win this race. with silver helm and dragon blade, and red hair blazing like a raid. He carved through ranks with righteous might, a war god soaring into night. Yan Liang roared and turned to fight. His eyes met Guan's, a flash of fright. Too slow to draw, too proud to run. The deed was done before begun. One flash of steel, a crimson crown. Yan Liang's head rolled to the ground. Chao, unsure, asked what they saw. His blade was drawn before we saw. Is this a man, or God in flesh? To kill like that, it leaves one breathless. Chao raised his cup and praised with cheer. To Lord Guan, our finest spear. But Guan Yu bowed with modest face. My deeds are small, not worth such grace. My brother Zhang Fei, now he's the storm. He'd seize 10 heads like plucking corn. Chao turned pale and jotted down. Forget not Zhang, this man's renown. With Yan Liang gone, the ranks collapsed. 10,000 hearts in panic lapsed. Chao had Guan's deed well praised, and made him marquis, Han's flag raised. They drank and feasted in victory's light, while Bema Hill echoed songs of night. But Liu Bei still bore the wound. Guan's glory was Chao's boon. Their bond was strained, not yet undone, though deep inside, the damage spun. Reflection. His blade was loyal, pure, and proud, but swirled in dust beneath strange cloud. Who mourns the blood on wind's sharp roar? Only echoes weep for Bema's war. In tent where victor's wine was poured, the guest sat high, but hearts were sore. If ever asked of titles gained, recall one rider on Bema's plain.